This now, it's day 2 of the new school year for pupils at inland schools. But many parents are still battling to find schools for their children. They are frustrated, with many saying they registered on time and handed in their documents. Our reporter Masego Rahlaga is following developments in Johannesburg and joins us now with more to update us. So Masego, there was a short while ago when we were talking at the Morningside district offices of the Education Department, you had queues of parents who are trying to find a schooling space for their children. Has that moved somewhat? Are they getting assisted?
The queuing situation remains the same at the moment, Tilas. It's still a long queue. In fact, across from where Tamsanga and I are at is another bunch of parents who are waiting on the other side just so that they can at least have some shade under the tree because the sun has been a little bit harsh. So in terms of the queue, it's the same. In terms of whether or not they're satisfied once they get out of there, it's different situations. Some of them, for instance, are satisfied to some degree because at least they've been given a school that they can take their children to, although it's not the school that they would have wanted. Now, to us, remember yesterday, the Education Department here in Gauteng reopened the online applications for late applications. So these are the people that failed to apply last year. Even after the many extended periods, they failed to apply. So only a few schools would be available for grade 1 and 8 after yesterday's announcement, because of course some of the schools are already full. But in terms of what's happening here, as you can see, the queue, it's quite sad seeing some of the children, for instance, who had to come here with their parents because parents don't have money to find a nanny or there's no one at home who could stay with the children. So they've had to come here with them. They're spending quite a couple of hours out here, and it's different situations. Some of them are late applicants. Some of them are here to query, where their children were sent to school because it's not a school that they prefer for many reasons. Maybe it's not close to work or close to home as the parents would have wanted. I see a gentleman over here, Abuti, can you just tell me the situation with your child? Is it a late application? What's happening with you?
It's not a late application. It's the registration last year, August. And then since Nipizila Kunamanj, Funda by space, where I'm staying in Midrand, Blue Hills, the closest school that is not vague, and Midrand High School. But when I check the zoning, the school that is close by, according to the system, that is Eldorain High School, actually Eldorain War School, and then Swarkop War School, of which is a bit distant from where Langkala Konoknendao. So I've been struggling since from August until right now, because I'm trying to avoid in the barbecue, as like you said, like it's like this.
And Eldorain, I mean, is basically going backward. It's going towards Centurion for you.
Yeah, that is Centurion. And then the school allocated of which is a bit far from where I'm staying. That is Pretoria High School, of which is still far from where I'm staying. So on Monday, I went to the Department of Education in Salmon Street. And then I spoke to one of the ladies from the admission. So Angela would know they're unable to assist at the moment. Now, hence is going to be busy. But then on yesterday, there's going to be another application of the school for Abantaba submit here late, of which is still going to be the same process, because even though it's a math machine like yesterday, the problem with the equal is still it's going to be out of zoning, because they close the school. When I'm checking on my side, that is Tembisa, that is far from me. Ngais Valley, that is far from me. Deep Slope, that is way far from me. That's the challenge that I'm having right now.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us, Baba. I hope you do get assistance here at the district office. Tulas, a lot of the parents, I mean, in his situation, for instance, he stays in Midrand. He's getting space in Eldorain. That is in Centurion, for instance. So that would mean he has to take his child to Pretoria, to the city of Tshwane, instead of staying within the bounds of the city of Johannesburg. Although, some areas in Midrand are very close to some areas in Centurion. I see two young men here. I'm not sure. You look like you might be going to grade 8. Are you his brother? No. Or you're not together? Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you alone? Are you going to a certain grade?
No, I'm going to university.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing here?
I'm here to get my matric certificate.
Oh, okay, all right. Congratulations. So, Puti, tell me, I see you've got your own papers here. Where's your mom or your dad?
My mom is right here.
Okay, Mama, please come closer. You look so sad. You look very sad not to be in school while your friends are at school, ne?
Yes.
Tell me how you feel.
If you are not stressed, you can school. What for and two?
But let's go and say Fimbab.
Just one session.
As long as it's long, ne? I should play Mama stress how can you miracle?
I can't a miracle and it's too much, eh? Because Kitilemo on Monday, Kivilemo from Kaboma 12, Kifilemo 11, Kitamailemo 6, Barkemelo online yeah Tuesday. Then we did online yoga midnight of. It was midnight of Wednesday, ne? Yeah, Kadira online, ne? So in Shaisata Golo. So Nekazali my firstborn child. I choose a cat home. So I came here yesterday or okay because of bank advice or choose any school or upload the documents. So we chose any school. Can't school say okay another district. So I don't check a fella in Tosagabar okay 1 hour up here. Eako district ya Binoni. So I went to Binoni this morning since Kitsuhilega 5. I went to Binoni, Hakifile Binoni Bampotari go back to Johannesburg East. So Bona they were supposed to call them or Bakono place someone to any school around Midrand. Mara still nothing. So Kesa will happy to another queue. I don't know what to do.
I'm so sorry, Mama. Tell us, I think, with some of these stories, we do need the parents to at least explain to us what it is that they're going through. I mean, this young boy is saying, Sissy, I'll go anywhere. I'll go to any school, just as long as I'm at school. It's boring to be at home. I'm seeing my peers wake up in the morning with their school bags going to school, and I'm sitting at home. His mother tells me that she had actually gone for the late registration, but then found that there are schools that are too far from her. And when she inquired, they said just apply at any school and then go to the district, and the district will try and find something close to you. But unfortunately, the school that she chose was in Benoni, so she had to go back home. This morning, wake up in the AMs to go to Benoni, only to be told at Benoni that she needs to come back here, where she had actually started yesterday. So frustration mounting, especially, in situations where the application is late, because now the schools that you would have wanted are full to capacity, and now you have to choose basically anything that's available.
Yeah, it's truly heartbreaking, Masego, and it does seem to me that while the education department suggests that the situation this year is better than last year, it's cold comfort really for those parents and pupils and children who find themselves in limbo. And definitely we should continue to treat it as a crisis, especially on the side of government and the MEC Panyaza Lesufi and his team. eNCA's Masego Rahlaga out at the Morningside district offices of the Department of Education here in Gauteng. The situation may, in the view of the department, be better than last year, but it's not better for those young people who are sitting at home day to